2 police officers arrived at the same place and, seeing no one, stood and looked around. Arman and Mina's eyes were both worried and waiting. As they moved forward and turned their backs, they both silently rushed towards them with the iron bars they were holding and delivered the first hard blow to their backs, which made them scream. Mina and Arman rushed again to save them and fought. The police also fought back despite the pain. Arman was trying his best not to get caught. But Mina had put the officer in a defensive position with professional blows and using the pain that was still there. The officer was surprised by the girl's skills and blows and defended as much as he could, but finally, with a blow to the back of his leg and then a sharp turn of his hand to his back and the pain in his back, he was at Mina's disposal. And with his hands handcuffed from behind, he was completely defenseless. He was knocked unconscious by a hard blow to his neck. And he pulled Arman out of the second agent's hand, and they both climbed the wall and started running in different directions. Arman said with a painful laugh while breathing, "I liked it. You were a prodigy and you didn't turn away." Mina said, "Because you are my friend and my friend." Arman, "You are in trouble. I told you that I will accompany you until you leave." "My friend?" Saeed and Masa. Saeed and Masa, that girl and boy. You knew them? Yes. So you sent them to that girl, Raha? I was looking for a suitable and talented person. What are you going to do? Nothing. You are going to achieve your goal and that is her life. For now, we have to save ourselves. Then he went to one of the cars and opened it in the shortest time, and then they both took the path to Arman's villa. When I got home and entered, that other half of me wasn't me. Armita and the girls helped me remove that fake skin and makeup. After they left, I took a shower. After showering, I looked at all my belongings, even where my money and jewelry were. Nothing was untouched. It was as if she had just gone to the coffee maker, blender, and food to pass the time. I didn't know how to react. Should I tell the supervisor and protest? The same girl had talked to Mahan instead of me that night when I was in a fever of theft, and even Mona had believed it was me. While I was sleeping? Several video and text messages came to my other cell phone. The scenes of the arrest of Barbud, Masa, Saeed, and their friends along with several other girls and boys, and Arman and Mina's escape. And the 2 officers being injured and found with handcuffs tied to their backs. It didn't occur to Mina or even Arman that they could get the 2 officers out of the way like that. I breathed a sigh of relief. Now it was time for the second stage. Below the same messages, I wrote, "If the time comes, pull the hatch under Bahram's feet and open it and send him to hell." As soon as I sent the message, the tick was visible. But no message came. I couldn't stay awake anymore. I put my mobile phone on the table that was quite a distance from my bed and went to bed and fell asleep as soon as I closed my eyes. The next day, things were almost the same at the company and then at home. It was the first day that Mary and Yusuf, Hadith and Mahmoud were not at home for lunch. Now only Madurjan and Mona and I and Mahan were present with Bulbul. It was time to send Mona out of the game and to her safe zone. It was as if she had rented a 2-room house with Mahan's help. Not bought it. That is, Mahan with all that wealth and that magnificent house with that modern pool and its circular and hollow part designed for nighttime living, a building made of wood, stone, and glass that could be seen from some parts of it outside and even inside the house, that library and indoor pool that was connected to the outdoor pool. The brown leather and wooden sofas in front of which was a huge TV, a house like Bill Gates's but in a much smaller and miniature form that many people would never dream of. Even Nida's rich boyfriends. Maybe Mona herself didn't want to fall under Mahan's religion, just as she had fought with her boyfriend over wealth that wasn't hers. Nargis was also immersed in her own thoughts and why she hadn't gone abroad with her brother and stayed. Perhaps in the hope of one day a significant share of the Muscat's wealth would reach her and then Arman. After that, Mahan didn't ask me much about marriage. Except for some nights when we were still Marams and husband and wife. My phone rang. It was Arman. I said, "Hello, how are you?" "Yes, how are you?" "I'm not bad. Life is going on as usual. Except for a few small changes, it seems like the family no longer has a reason to stay together like before." Arman said, "Raha, it's time. We have to cross the finish line."